Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom in Food with Keto. Today it's under 25. I've got lots of neat veggies. I've got some avocado going on to my salad at dinner. I love my food plan. Anyway, so here's the question. It's a little rhetorical, it's a little think about it, it's a little whatever. Somebody said to me in an email, you gotta choose your hard. And I love that. So what's harder for you? Fighting that you need to be on perhaps a food program that says no to grains, fruits, artificial sweeteners, and all kinds of sugars? Is that the hard? Or is the hard saying you'll do it and then fighting it every step of the way and never being satiated or satisfied with it? Until maybe you go back to something like a Weight Watcher program or a Jenny Craig or a Nutrisystem or something like that, where it's a standard American diet in smaller portions. And so it might be your food, it might be somebody else's food, but you probably will have a little success in the beginning because of the caloric restriction. Whereas with keto, we don't really think about calories. I know in the beginning they say just ease those darn carbs out, stay under 20, worry about getting enough healthy fats, some veggies, and a moderate amount of protein, and you should be smooth sailing. But so many of us have to take that will that we hold really tight on and start getting in and making our own program out of something that kind of works. So I guess that's maybe choosing your hard, is to still make it work in your favor without a little bit of a surrender. I think sometimes it might be easier for an older person to surrender to keto because they've had so much time out there with the grains and the sugars and the artificial sweeteners and the fruits. And so they are more than ready when they understand. Some people will start the keto, do it their way, have a number of carbs that seems to work for them. I don't know if the carbs are including grains or oatmeal or anything like that, or if the carbs are just including more veggies than usual. Maybe some starchy veggies too, because that can get you to home plate faster than anything. But I digress. So some of us, will try to make it work. If you come from a Weight Watchers background, there's a lot of head shifting that you have to do, kind of like a Rubik's Cube, because then you could have whatever you wanted for your amount of points. And that was it. And the rest are all your choices. If you wanted to eat 9 Fiber One bars and you had your points and you did not go over, then you can do that. And if you're a net carb person, you could probably have 9 Fiber One bars there too, and any other net carb kind of configuration that you could come up with. But some of us just really want to be full. We don't want to have cravings. We don't want to have hunger, and we certainly don't want to be hangry. Hangry is not it's not an attractive place to be, is it? Being snarky with your loved ones, kind of blaming the world because you can't eat what your body wants you to eat or your addict wants you to eat. Yeah, no, that never worked for me either. And it frequently resulted in me having more of some sort of sugar, carby, junky treat because I was angry at something, a person, place, or thing that wasn't going my way, and I would show them. And I don't know if you feel this way or ever experienced this way in your journey, if you accept that you're probably a food addict, if you accept that. But if I had made the decision, say I was having a really yucky day at work, and I made the decision I was going to have my treat at home, after dinner, all by myself, then that kept me going. I almost got high off the permission that I gave myself before one bite even crossed my lips. Did you ever do that? Yeah, so there I am, all excited because I'm going to have that treat. It's not like I was weighing or measuring or giving a hoot about what I was eating. It's just every day I ate what I wanted to. 5 out of 7 nights a week I found a reason to have that thing that you have after your dinner. And yet every morning I was so surprised when I hadn't lost weight. Yeah, did you ever do that too? Or the night that I didn't have it, like besides white knuckling the whole night, waking up the next day and thinking, I dropped 3 sizes and 4 inches on my waist. Because that's the illusion of like going without something for one whole night or day. I would be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs by doing that. And so now I accept that it's a slow road, a slow path. I pray for slow and steady wins the race kind of attitude. I don't get wrapped around the axle. I weigh myself 1 time a week on Thursdays. It seems to be the day that seems to work for me. I'm past the disruption to my body from working overnights, and it's before the weekend begins, so which is the next round of overnights. So that seems to work for me. I don't sweat the small stuff, and the small stuff could be feeling bloated or feeling any of the head feelings and then physical feelings. And when I feel bloated, most likely it's because there is 100% humidity on my thermometer or whatever that weather station is that we have. And that always has something to do with it. I'm always a sponge when it comes to wetness. And I always feel that way. As soon as the humidity is over, the bounce comes back into my step and I feel great again. So I just don't sweat it. I just know that, you're 67, Sarah. You've gone through years of humidity. This is not anything new. So get over yourself. Just move on with your day. Mother Nature will take care of that. And you take care of your own side of the street. What a concept. So, pick your hard. Is your hard surrendering and going with it and getting all the benefits of a keto diet? Better sleep, better moods, more even-keeled, weight loss, aches and pains maybe going away, medication that the doctor might have given you slowly going away. Like I said, the scale moving, right? So different things like that. The bloating isn't with you 24/7, making you feel like a beached whale. You begin to lose inches. You begin to just being satisfied with what you eat. You begin to explore other options to add on to the keto, like maybe fasting of some sort. For me, it's intermittent fasting with 2 fatty coffees. And I have an eating window between noon and 4. The rest of the time, it's the 2 coffees, some water, and that's it, baby. But I'm not struggling. I know I'm going to eat at noon. I always get antsy right before I eat, but that's why, today, right now, it's 10 of 11. I'm going to go out and do errands. So when I come home, it's going to be noon, and I can have my meal, and I won't be antsy. Antsy Nancy. No way. So my hard was the initial surrender and giving up the grains, the sugars, the artificial sweeteners, the fruits, and just sweets. Just giving it up. It's not an option. And then further fine-tuning it by not having keto-fied items, be they of the bread or the dessert compartment or department. Not having any of that. My hard comes for a fleeting second when I'm on my computer and I see food porn or somebody touting it and saying this is the next best thing. See, you can still have all these things and still eat keto. Yeah, I can do that. I could eat an entire pan of what you're saying is keto and okay, and just get into total trouble. So my hard for today, up until now, with my keto food plan, is the hard was surrendering to the grains, sugars, sweeteners, and fruits 2+ years ago. The hard for me isn't right now thinking I can do some standard American diet items while doing keto because I'm on maintenance and suddenly that all seems like a good idea. No, it's not. Not for me. Maybe it's okay for you, but it's not okay for me. So I share what works for me, what didn't work for me, what continues to work for me, and hope that I give you some juju for your own way of eating and it works for you. My hard was chosen 2-point-something years ago, and I like it way back there. And today I just am grateful for what I can have to eat and not in a total 24/7 mourning, grieving place about what I used to be able to have. I can't have those things in safety. Not at 67. It's just not going to happen. So thanks so much for watching. Pick your hard and then surrender to it. Thanks for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto for today, under 25 carbs. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.